Have you ever prayed, and it feels like nothing is happening? You've poured out your heart, you've cried in the stillness of your room, and yet the silence feels deafening. Every day feels heavier, every night longer, and the weight of waiting begins to crush your spirit. You start questioning, doubting, wondering, is God even listening? What if I told you that this waiting isn't empty, that the silence isn't abandonment, and that what feels like delay is actually the preparation you've been missing? Stay with me, because this message might change the way you see your waiting season forever. Here's the truth that will change everything. God's timing is perfect. Your delay is not denial. The answer is coming, but not before you are ready. Not before your heart, your mind, and your spirit are prepared for the fullness of what He wants to give you. Waiting is not a sign of God's absence. It is evidence of His preparation. You are being equipped for something greater than you ever envisioned. When you start to see waiting through this lens, something shifts. You stop seeing it as punishment and start seeing it as purpose. You stop seeing it as silence and start hearing the whispers of God's training, shaping, and guiding hand. You stop feeling stuck and start realizing that you are exactly where you need to be for the next chapter of your life. So if you are tired of waiting, don't give up. Don't despair. Don't let your heart grow weary. Instead, trust the unseen work of God in your life. Let patience shape your character. Let faith anchor your hope. And let prayer guide your soul. One day, you will look back and see that every tear, every trial, every moment of waiting was not wasted. It was preparing you for a life beyond your imagination. Remember, the blessing is coming, but it is coming in the right season, the perfect moment, and in a way that will exceed your expectations. Stand firm. Keep your heart soft. Keep your faith alive. And when that moment arrives, you will rise stronger, wiser, and fully ready to embrace the gift God has prepared for you. Your waiting is not wasted. Your faith is not in vain. God is preparing you for a miracle, and it is coming right on time. This message matters because so many of us give up just before breakthrough. It speaks to anyone who's been praying for a door to open, a relationship to heal, a provision to arrive, or clarity in life, but all they encounter is waiting. You are not alone. God sees your tears. God hears your heart. And while waiting can feel like punishment, it is often the most sacred time of transformation. Today, I want to show you that waiting is not wasted. It's working, even when you can't feel it. Imagine a seed buried deep in the soil. No one sees it. No one knows its struggles. It lies in darkness, suffocating, unseen, seemingly forgotten. But beneath the soil, roots are growing. They twist, they strengthen, they anchor the seed to life. You don't feel the growth. You don't see the change, but it is happening. And when the time is right, the seed will burst forth into the sunlight, fully formed and strong. That seed is your faith, and this season of waiting is the soil shaping you into who you are meant to be. You might feel frustrated. You might feel like God's timing is cruel. You might be tempted to walk away, to give up on your dreams, on your prayers, on your faith. I know what that feels like. The heartache, the silence, the heavy sighs in the middle of the night. I know what it is to question, to wonder if your prayers will ever be answered. But what if this waiting is exactly what your heart needs to be strengthened, your character refined, and your soul prepared for the blessing that is coming? Think about Joseph in the Bible, sold into slavery, thrown into prison, forgotten by the world, and yet every trial was shaping him, preparing him, building a foundation for the destiny that would change not just his life, but the lives of nations. Your waiting is not a pause, it is preparation. Every tear, every sigh, every moment of longing is not wasted. It is being woven into a story only God could write. There is a profound lesson hidden in the stillness. Growth happens in silence. Strength is forged in patience. Faith is proven in the waiting. When you can't see the outcome, when your dreams feel distant, when every prayer seems unanswered, that is when your heart is being trained to trust, not the gift, not the result, but God Himself. Imagine standing on a mountain peak, looking back at the valley you once were in. You see now that every obstacle, every delay, every moment of heartbreak was building you into someone strong enough to handle what is coming. The waiting was not wasted. The waiting was working. And though the present feels heavy, the future is shaping itself in ways you cannot yet imagine.